What's going on, YouTube? This is the Millennial Entrepreneur checking in with a video that I wanted to share, and I want to speak today about first time home buyer programs as well as why it is important to be pre approved. Okay, why it is very important that you are pre approved before you start looking for houses. And in no particular order, I want to talk about the pre approval first. So, the reason why that's very important is because the pre approval gives the realtor a lot of very important information when we're going to look for a home for you. So, for example, one of those things is the type of loan that you have. So, you may qualify for an FHA loan, you may qualify for a VA loan, you may qualify for a conventional loan. And that's going to be very important because depending on the condition of the home, let's say you qualify for only a FHA loan, the house that you're going to end up selecting needs to be in pretty much a turnkey condition. It couldn't be a house where, oh well, it needs a little bit of work, because no, FHA, they have very strict requirements, and you're not going to be able to clear the close until those requirements or whatever the appraisal says needs to be fixed, where they, and it's usually items that they deem as safety and health concerns. So those would have to be fixed before your loan is funded, essentially. So that alone is going to be very important for when you're going out to search, because you could be wasting your time. You're going out and you're looking at houses that they need a lot of work, or they may only need some work, but unless you're ready to go in your pocket and pay for those repairs yourself, then that's not going to be an option for you. Okay, and then also the amount of taxes. So taxes here are they vary depending on each property. So some properties have very high taxes. Some properties, are lower than others. So your pre-approval would also tell you the amount of taxes in which you would be eligible to have in your home purchase. So for example, because the overall goal is that to keep your mortgage at a certain amount for each month. So if the taxes exceed that amount, then that would increase your mortgage, and then that would basically put you at risk for defaulting on your loan. So they also give you information about, as far as the amount of annual taxes that you would be comfortable with paying. So that's another very important piece of information. We could be looking at houses where they are, $10,000, where your pre-approval, the taxes should be around 7. So that would make that house not an option for you. Okay, so only unless, or I mean, you could still put an offer in on the house, but it would be significantly lower than what your pre-approval is for. So, if, for instance, if your pre-approval is for $150,000 and it's for a tax amount of 7,000, but the house that you want, they're asking for 150,000, and it's 10,000 in taxes, then you wouldn't be able to offer, your full amount. You would have to, speak with your lender and see with what they would be comfortable with, uh, what loan amount they would be comfortable with based on those taxes. So that's a question for your lender. So so those are just really the main things, and a lot of people think that it's a scary process, but no, really, it's only really it's a quick application. If you have any further questions, my contact information will be below, and it's very easy to get pre-approved, depending on a number of factors. But as for FHA, the minimum credit score is a 500. So if you think you have a credit score that's above that, if you've been working at your job for at least 2 years, then I would say that you have a good chance of being pre-approved. So you can reach out to me, and I can get you into contact with a lender if you're interested in um, going out and purchasing a home. All right, the next order of business is going to be the IDA first time home buyer programs. And so IDA stands for the Illinois Housing Development Authority. And if you go to their website, we can actually walk through it together. So they have a number of programs, and you just really have to do your own research. Well, not only just do your own research, but you can have a talk with your lender and see, if you are eligible for some of the programs that they have. One of those programs is the Opening Doors program. So it states that it's designed to provide a safe and affordable lending program that allows families across Illinois the opportunity to break the cycle of renting and achieve a path of home ownership. It will provide a safe 30-year first mortgage with a fixed interest rate, a 0% interest second mortgage for $6,000 in down payment and or closing assistance. This second loan is forgiven after 5 years. So that's very key. That's very crucial. So they're basically, with this program, you could be eligible for $6,000 towards down payment or your closing costs. That could be a game changer for a lot of families. Another program that they have, IDA Access Forgivable. 4% of the purchase price up to $6,000 in down payment assistance and closing costs forgiven monthly over 10 years. It's a loan that does not have to be repaid. 30-year fixed mortgage with an affordable interest rate. Available for all mortgage types, including FHA, VA, USDA, and FNMA, HFA preferred. Available to first-time and repeat home buyers statewide. Oh wow, okay. So the requirements or the eligibility is household income and purchase price limits applied. Minimum credit score 640, excuse me. Both new construction and existing homes are eligible. So those are just a couple of the programs. I'll also include a link for this below, but I know that the lender I work with, they do a lot of these loans for their clients as well. So again, if you're a first-time home buyer, please reach out, and I'm pretty sure that we'll be able to help you and get you started on your search. And with that being said, I'm going to be ending this video, and I would also like to note that I am currently under contract with 2 properties right now, one in Kankakee and one in Chicago. So praying that we get to the closing table on those. And if I have any other updates, I would definitely be reaching out. Thank you, and God bless.